British suit versus Italian suit.
Lisa Gregori, CEO of AD MAIORA, accomplished tailor, lifestyle and suit expert.
Explain what you did in order to prove my point that if you wear a suit for business, interview, or even with women and men when you're dating, it's going to increase your chances.
I did an interview with two pictures. One was a man wearing all casual outfit, and in the other picture he was wearing a suit. And I asked the ladies, which guy would you date? Most of them said the guy in suit.
Younger generations, I feel they've got it all wrong now. You've got a really interesting story from cabin crew to entrepreneur. How did it all begin?
It was a big jump.
Yeah. What were the sacrifices that you made from flight attendant to building your own business?
Wow, that's the question. A lot.
We all love a bit of gossip. On your flights, did you ever encounter any celebrities?
I did. I had Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Wow.
And I had the honor to ask him.
What's the one thing that everyone can do to instantly enhance a suit or their outfit?
Very easy. As an entrepreneur, you need to learn to dance in the rain because you're gonna have a lot of rain.
Congratulations, Panda Profits gang. We've made some progress. 81% of people that watch the podcast are not subscribed, down from 83%. Our goal is 75%. If you like this channel, please subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. The bigger the channel, the bigger the guests. Thank you. Enjoy the episode. Lisa, why are suits important?
Suits make the difference. I'm sure that when you go in the city and you look around, you see people. You see how people are dressed. And unfortunately, nowadays, very few people are wearing suits. So if someone wears a suit, you will definitely look at that person. And you will already kind of know something about that person because without talking, he's telling you that he has a little bit of style, discipline. His posture probably is also different from other people. Because when you wear a suit, you cannot really like move how you want. You cannot do those crazy movements or sit wherever you want.
Younger generations, I feel they've got it all wrong now. I feel like I've been interviewing so many young people recently and I've not had one turn up in a suit.
Okay.
And they don't even have to buy the bottom half, right? They can just buy the suit jacket.
Obviously, you're giving the digital meeting.
It's the team's call.
So.
And I don't know what the statistics are, but you did a video recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
So explain what you did in order to prove my point that if you wear a suit for business, interview, or even with women and men when you're dating, it's going to increase your chances.
So recently, no, actually last year, I did an interview. I went to Anfolo with my iPad and two pictures on my iPad. One was a man wearing all big brands, but like casual, leisure kind of outfit. And in the other picture, he was wearing a suit. No brand, like a very normal suit, even a off-the-rack suit could be. No brand. And I asked the ladies, which one do you prefer? Which guy would you date? And most of them said the guy in suit. And it was not about the physique. The head was even cut off the picture, so we don't know if the guy was handsome or not about the... It's really only about the suit. Because when you wear a suit, you really give this impression that you belong to a certain niche. You know something that other people don't know, you know what I mean? And you kind of want to, every time someone is part of something, you want to kind of understand. You want to be familiar with that something too. So I feel this is also what attracts you to this kind of people. Recently there was PT Uomo in Firenze. I don't know if you know, a very famous menswear expo. Basically, people go there to find suppliers, all about men's suits and fabrics. And the outfits were amazing. Like people were going there to take videos, pictures. They were wearing their best suits. And it's so inspiring. Also for people who don't care about this kind of world of fashion, seeing this picture was so inspiring. So I think people should try to get inspired a little more. Even the younger generation would be nice.
Well, I think if it's going to increase your chances for anything, then surely you would want to invest in something that's going to increase your chances, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Especially if you maybe your personality doesn't quite carry you in the beginning, but the suit does.
Yeah, especially if you're shy. Yeah. I always been introverted and shy, but because of work, my work before I was a flight attendant, and then I was working in 5-star hotels for a few years, and I always had a uniform, and the uniform was doing the work for me. was presenting me to the customer. I had that little bit of confidence that with a t-shirt I wouldn't have had, definitely.
So that leads me quite nicely into your origin story, right? Let's go a little bit into, because you got a really interesting story from cabin crew to entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
So how did it all begin?
It was a big jump.
Yeah.
So I was a flight attendant for 4 years. Very nice job. I learned a lot. At the same time, sometimes it's overrated. I mean, you cannot really do a career. That's it. That's as far as you can go. But you have to wear a uniform every day. You are part of something that also gives you this kind of personality or ego booster. Can you call it like that? You have to deal with a lot of people. Happy, unhappy, people who are having the best day of their life, people who are having the worst day of their life. You need to soak it up, all. And I learned how to deal with a lot of people during those years. At the same time, I decided to not continue because it was not enough for me. I was also tired of long hours and not having stability, because I was not having stability at all. I was at a point where I almost lost all my friends because they were not inviting me anywhere anymore, because Alisa would not come anyway. She would be here, there, New York, Brazil, whatever. So let's not even invite her. And I miss that because I'm a very family-oriented person. I need my roots to be somewhere. It doesn't matter where, but I need my roots to be somewhere. And during those years, I fell in love with China, basically. I really liked China, and I was like, this is different.
How did that start? Was it you traveling to China for these flights?
Yeah. There were 2 destinations with my ex-airline. It was Beijing and Shanghai. So I was coming often to Beijing and Shanghai. And at the end, I decided for Shanghai because I felt it was a little bit more international. I'm talking about 10 years ago, not now. So different now. But still, and I decided, I'm up for a challenge, because I was already getting into my comfort zone during my flight attendant years. A very nice job, yes, but I get my payment every month. Everything was easy peasy. So I was ready for some challenge, and I just followed my sixth sense. And I really like China. I was about to quit my job anyway, so why not come here and see what happens?
We all love a bit of gossip, Lisa.
Go for it.
On your flights, did you ever encounter any celebrities?
Celebrities, I did. From New York to, they were actually going to Venice for the film festival of Venice, but they came to Zurich first. I had Ryan Reynolds and the wife, Blake Lively.
Wow.
And I had the honor to ask him, duty free, sir, I need duty free.
Did he buy the lot? Or
He didn't buy anything, but he was very polite. He said, oh, no, thank you. And he smiled, like, he's handsome. It was very handsome. A lot of people were like, because they were sitting in first class, so a lot of people were finding excuses. Oh, sorry, I thought the bathroom was there. Like, I just to go there. Like, even me, because they told me, don't do duty free because everyone is sleeping. It was a night flight. No one is sleeping. No one's gonna care. It's just 3 passengers. I was like, no, I'm gonna do duty free. Don't worry.
Right, sure.
I care today to do duty free.
What were they like? Were they nice?
She was sleeping very quiet, very polite, amazing couple. Yeah. He's handsome. The way you see him in movies in real life.
Yeah. He's a very funny guy. I like his. He bought Wrexham Football Club, which is a football team in Wales, and they did a whole TV program on it. But he comes across like a really nice, funny guy, and I can see why you ladies love him. He's a very handsome guy.
So imagine him in a suit.
Yeah, and Blake Lively, stunning lady.
Amazing, yeah, of
really
course.
Lovely. Do you find that the British passengers in particular, like the one, because we always moan about the lack of food. Like you said, chicken and beef, and there's only chicken. Like that's a very big part of our culture. We like to moan on a flight.
Yeah.
We've paid pretty good price for a flight, and then we're expecting business class kind of level. But
I never had a bad experience with British people. I had with other, but I mean, it's not really.
I'm surprised, right? Because we're known to moan, right?
Really? I don't know. It's not really about nationality. Sometimes people are really entitled, or
sure.
some people are having a bad day and they just need to have their moment with you. You know, it's part of the job.
Yeah. And the cabin crew experience, although it may have seemed lonely at the time, it sounds like that you were in a job that you were kind of stuck in. Do you feel it actually gave you some really valuable skills going forward, whether it be customer service, time management, you have to get there on time, and particularly I think dealing with customer complaints, because you must have had all sorts of complaints.
Many. Actually, this is the base of everything. That's how I started everything. Time management, you said it, definitely. Well, as a Swiss person, I always had this. I'm always 5 minutes early.
So I love you guys.
5 minutes early is in time. If you're in time, you're late. You know what I mean? This is Switzerland.
Yeah.
So this was never a problem, but of course now it was even more like imprint. Then definitely stress management, because I was very tired sometimes. Like you have jet lag, you don't eat properly on airplane. I'm sure everyone can agree. If you don't eat well, imagine us, because we are working, we are running around, and we're making sure you eat. So imagine how we eat. So despite everything, I need to give you my best service and look good. This is always something that was a leitmotiv in all my jobs. I always had to look good. My hair needed to look good, even if I didn't sleep or I didn't have time to do my makeup. I still had to look like I did something. The uniform was a huge help, because sometimes even if you don't have the time to do makeup and hair, whatever, you put the suit and it's already like, you know what I mean? You're already one level up. So the suit was a big thing at that time. At the same time, I learn how to be a minimalist, and this is a very big key point for my brand. Being a minimalist means I had to pack for 4 seasons, because I never know where I would have to go. So for 4 seasons, I had 1 suitcase, and everything had to be there. I cannot forget anything. So I always ended up to take those 3, 4, 5 things. I realized, hey, it's always this cashmere sweater. It's always about that button shirt that I can dress up and down, depending. It's always about that nice cardigan. I'm hot, I use it, or I'm not hot, I take it away. So I realized I want to buy more of this thing. Like, I don't want more. I want quality, but this thing that lasts and they are timeless, I want more. I want my wardrobe to be filled only with this thing. I don't want anything else, because it's just taking away space and wasting my money and energy, because I need to find what to wear in the morning. And I realized there is no brand that does that. It's either big brands, but then you have a huge logo and it's their design. It's not you. It's not like, hey, I want a very nice cashmere sweater. I want a very nice cashmere sweater in this color. Not necessarily you can find it. You need to go to whatever brand and check through them. They choose for you, not you for you. So I said, what about I do that? I let people personalize their key pieces. And they're all gonna be timeless pieces, high quality, things that they can wear for many years, and they will never be old fashion or something like that.
So what were the sacrifices that you made from flight attendant to building your own business?
Wow, that's the question. A lot. It was a completely life change. So I had to revolution my life completely. I went from having a stable income to having 0 income, actually spending money to build something. I didn't have the support of my friends and my family also, actually. They started to believe in me when they started to see something. And this is the difficult part when you want to be an entrepreneur, because no one's going to believe you until you have something. But before you have something, there's so much work. It's like having something is the tip of the iceberg. It means you did so much before, and that so much you did before, no one's going to know about it. You were lonely, you paid for it, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of money and energy and time invested. after that point, people are gonna start to take you a little bit serious. And there you can build up a little bit.
Do you think the fact that they didn't support you actually spurred you on, or do you think that it would have been better if they had supported you and really believed in you?
Good question. It's a mix. It's a mix because if I would have had the support, especially of my family at the beginning, I would have entered in a kind of comfort zone. Let's try it. If I fail, I go back to mama, you know, that kind of thing. But knowing that they were not supporting me at the beginning, now they're actually asking how it's going. They want gift that when I go back to Switzerland, oh, bring me that. They're from my brand.
On a free suit, right?
Yeah, bring me the shirt and the silk blouse and stuff. So now they're swimming in it.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, I'm on my own. It needs to work. Because if it doesn't work, I not only fail with myself, I also give them the right to say, you see, I didn't believe in you, and I was right. Oh my God, you cannot do that with me. I'd rather like push myself to the end of the day, but I will never give you this, the occasion to say, oh, I told you.
So let's talk about the brand, because I think it's a really fascinating model that you have, that you're taking the service to the customer, which I think has to be done nowadays. You can't just expect to sell a product and hope that customers come. Like, take the brand, take the product, take the service to the person, right?
Yeah.
So tell us how you built that business and what you actually do.
This is a very new service, actually, because I come to the realization that my kind of customer normally are very busy people. They have busy schedules. At the same time, they, of course, don't have time to come for that fitting and the other fitting and choose the color and not choose the color. Sometimes I even felt sorry for them because they were at the point to tell me, oh, Liz, I need 5 shirts. Just do you, like you do them. And I say, it's a pity because it's your time to choose the color. It's tailor-made. That's the beauty of tailor-made. You should choose. So what about I come to you? I'm sure that you can find 5, 8, 10 minutes. During your lunch break or whenever coffee break, we check colors and it's still you choosing. And I take measurement for you. And of course, this is a good thing for me because if there are offices, I go there not for one person only. Normally it's 3, 4, 5, 6 people that say, okay, Liz is coming today, one at a time, 5 minutes each, which is color we do, take measurement, and she's gonna come back in 10 days with the stuff. So basically, Shanghai gave me this inspiration because Shanghai, you need medicine, is coming in 30 minutes. We're thirsty, there is no more water, we buy 30 minutes, they're here. Why we cannot do that also for suits? People don't have time to go to the studio. I
think it's interesting you've pivoted. You've really had to evolve a business that you could just stick with the model, which is actually not too far from here, the South Bund spinning market, which is... And I struggled with this. I used to do videos for suit companies, and to try and get people to go along, just watch my video and then convert them into traffic was very, very difficult. But I think what you've built, it isn't a suit business. You've built a lifestyle business.
Yeah.
Because you're actually going out there, you're giving advice, fashion tips. I'm sure they probably moan about other things as well. They probably talk about their business or relationships. And you're a therapist, psychiatrist at the same time, but you're really giving it a great service and taking it out there, which I think is really key. So how do you, apart from that service of just going out to people and making it more convenient, how do you differentiate yourself from other tailors? Because there's hundreds of tailors out there, particularly in Shanghai.
Yeah. A lot of tailors, they want to do a quantity. You come to me because you want a button shirt, I roll my eyes. Yeah. I want you to come and do 10 shirts. That's bad, like for me, even if you do one button shirt, I want it to be perfect. I want you to wear it and be like, I love this shirt, I'm gonna do more. So the 10 shirts are coming later, not now. So it's more about getting the person to appreciate my service, loving it, and then they decide to do more. It's not about, hey, just do 10 now, today, okay? Let's cut it short. And then, of course, you will not like them or whatever. You never come again.
I think a problem with the current market, particularly in Shanghai, is it is sales. It's very, you come in, I'm going to sell you as much fabric as possible, when actually maybe I only want one shirt and one suit. I'm not in that. And I think that's really a USP for you, that every other tailor right now is just sales, sales, sales. Because naturally they're desperate after what's happened. And now they just need to recoup some of that offline cost. And you're able to offer a tailor-made, you know, quote unquote, service that really takes the customer into the experience, because they're in the office, right? They're actually in the environment. It's not like they're having to physically go to the South Bund spinning market or go to a tailor's in Shanghai and like try it on in the shop and like, you know, although it's a fun experience, I think I quite like the idea of, particularly me as an entrepreneur, to use the word busy, I am. It would be nice to just have, right, there's a nice fitting, set this, you can probably get it done less than an hour, and really give a service that is going to make you feel, I'm sure a lot of those customers that come out feeling like, wow, a bit of a confidence boost. And instead of creating customers, you're actually creating users, because they're using it, they're in the environment, and then their colleagues. And they
inspire the colleagues, and then the colleagues, hey, John looks sharp today. I want to be like John. Of course.
Exactly. So I think it's got like a lot of legs with this business. And so where do you see the business evolving? Because to scale a business like this, I would expect that it's you, right? You're the face of it. It's a bit like me with my social media.
I'm everything of
right?
it. I'm the model of it. I do the marketing for it. I write my article. I do everything.
And let's talk about the brand name. So AD MAIORA, right? What's the reason behind the name? And also tell the audience that you got a funny story about your logo as well.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, right?
It's a very dramatic story.
It's not funny, not ha ha ha, but more, you know, it's
definitely interesting.
Yeah.
So AD MAIORA is a Latin sentence. It means towards greater things, which is basically also the core of my brand. I'm always looking forward to improvement, for better things, greater things. So this was the name. Actually, my very, very, very first name, I didn't even add the name. It was my 3 initial, because I have 3 names. So it will be LML. That would be my initial. Because most of clothing brand is a name or an initial of the designer or whatever. So I never thought about that design that has nothing to do, has nothing to do with my name. But 7 months into the trademark registration, it got rejected for reasons I will never know. And that was very dramatic. I remember I was checking every day. You have a website, you can check how it's going with the procedure. And I was going to a birthday party. I was on a DD at that time. And I checked, it was a late evening. I was like, okay, let me check. Rejected. And I could not believe it. After 7 months, seeing that rejected, I was like, what about now? Because I already designed so many things with that logo. Because for me, it was like, come on, already 5 months, 6 months went by. That's it. I don't even need to wait anymore. Let's just start designing and sketching. And I even have like my first foulard, because I designed silk foulard.
Do you want to show us the artwork?
My first logo. Oh my God, you're the first one to see my first logo.
Wow,
no one
exclusive.
Exclusive, because no one ever saw it, because it never got accepted. So, yeah. So you see, this was my LML. So the 2 L looking at each other and the M in the middle. So this was the first idea.
It looks like an Italian kind of chic
I really
logo.
like this. So for me, I was, when you envision things, like, and as an entrepreneur, you need to envision. So you envision things, and I already imagined everything with this logo. And then seeing that rejected, for me, it was like, oh my God, like what's gonna happen now? Like I need to reinvent everything, and part of my identity already died, basically.
Did you feel like quitting?
Not quitting, but I didn't know how can I now keep the same personality of the brand with another logo, because the logo is so huge. Imagine McDonald's now, they change logo. It's not a M, it's a C with green and polka dots. who are you? Like, you know,
yeah.
like, so, yeah, but then, yeah, I'm proud of myself. That's a story that I'm proud of myself because I didn't give up. At that time, actually, I was still a student. Then university was my last year. I was about to graduate. I was writing my thesis, and my lawyer reached out to me and said, Lisa, you need to come out with a new logo. Like, as soon now, because we need to start again, 7 months again from now, you know? And I was writing my thesis and designing this logo, and I couldn't I didn't have a vision. Like, a logo is so important. You cannot have it too difficult because then you need to embroider it. As a tailor, you need to embroider it. It cannot be too complicated, cannot be too long. It needs to be easy to remember. It needs to be a statement. People see it and, oh yes, that's AD MAIORA, whatever. So one day I was very tired. I went walking on Nanjing Lu, and I went in front of a jewelry shop. And I just checked, like, oh, so beautiful, like, so luxurious, and I like the vibe, no luxury vibe. And I saw an emerald, like a green emerald, you know, the emerald cut shape. I thought it was so beautiful, so empowering, so strong. And I got the idea, I did like, ping, I got the idea, like, call it destiny, I don't know. And I said, this is gonna be the inspiration. I want like something that looks like an emerald, but with thick Roman column. So it's luxury and strength combined. And then I came up with my real logo now that went smooth as hell through a registration of trademark. And it basically looked like.
And it's inspired. You can see there's some inspiration with the original one that you can.
There is still the column kind of thing. There is this boldness.
Yeah.
That was what I
wanted.
wanted.
But what was this? Was this a law firm or something? That's what I'm wondering. Like, that logo, what was that? Was that
L, the first L, the M, and another M.
Show the audience.
So the two L are looking at each other, and in the middle is M.
But there was someone else that had that.
It's my name, Elisa Margherita Lucia.
But I'm wondering, like, was that a law firm or someone, like, some other company had that as a logo? And then...
They said that it was too similar to a company that was doing service of something else. I don't know. Right. But in the logo, there was even like a teddy bear. I could not understand. Like, for me, it was just not meant to be. You know, like when there is no explanation, it means there is just no way.
But the new logo is about
the new logo, I received so many compliments about this logo. Everyone that sees this logo, they say...
It's strong.
Yeah, it's strong. And at the same time, they say, when I see it, it looks so luxurious. Like, it's so easy, but at the same time, it's so bold. And at the end, I can only say, I'm happy this didn't go through. You see, at the end...
It's meant to be.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be. This is the thing, you know, as an entrepreneur, you need to learn to dance in the rain. Because you're going to have a lot of rain. And you're going to be lonely there, under the rain. So you just need to find happiness and be sure that if it happened, it means it was meant to happen. Something better is coming, or something different, but that was meant for you is happening.
What's the one thing that everyone can do to instantly enhance a suit or their outfit?
Very easy. So basically now when you go out and you see most of the people are wearing very casual, very comfy clothes. If you do the effort, not even a full suit, just a blazer. Just put a blazer on that t-shirt. It's gonna enhance it already. So this is a nice tip for young people. They say maybe suits are not comfortable. Of course they're not comfortable. I'm not wearing this to be comfortable. I'm wearing this to make a statement, to have my posture, to be here and be taken seriously. You cannot compare it with leisure pants, like I had a client that came to me and said, oh, but this is not comfortable. I said, yeah, man, but you're going to, you know, meeting with that. You're not going barbecuing with that. So of course, it's not gonna be like the sweatpants you came with in. So yeah, still wear your things, your sweatpants and shirt, but try to integrate at least a jacket. That's your first step. Then you will see you're gonna receive compliments. You will like the compliments. You're gonna build up self-esteem, confidence, and then of course you will continue. I'm sure everyone then will like suit life.
You're spot on though, because instantly, like when I wear a suit, I pull my shoulders back. I feel more confident. I feel like whether it's a business deal or it's a negotiation or whatever it is, instantly I feel like I'm going to win. So it does add that confidence, but then you just feel good. It's like a new haircut. Having that blazer, it does make the difference. And actually, little I'm wearing jeans today. There we go. So
that's good.
It still looks good.
That's a compromise. That's perfect.
And I was surprised before the pod. I actually said, "Hey, does it look okay?" And you said, "Yeah." I thought, "Oh, I have to wear the cream trousers." When you said, "No, just stick to it."
That's perfect. In Italian, it's called spezzato. It's two different pieces. I'm also wearing a spezzato. It's just two different suits.
Oh.
But it's fine. It's perfect.
Thank you. So where can people get in touch with you, Lisa?
So I have a WeChat channel. I put a lot of videos of me in suit, so they're very inspiring for people that maybe are not into the suit lifestyle yet, but they're intrigued. They can go and find some inspiration. I have Instagram. I have Facebook. I have Red also, Xiaohongshu. And basically, yeah, if someone wants to contact me, basically it's WeChat, and I can send them the material and whatever they need to go to the next step.
I think if you're the only one doing this in Shanghai, that's great, right? That's going to be a great, and I'm definitely going to be calling you because I've got a very busy schedule and I do need a fitting. You can tell. I mean, a question for you right now would be, I mean, this suit. This suit, I bought this 3-4 years ago.
I like the color.
You do like the color, but what? I mean, you actually added this little pocket square, didn't you? But what is one thing that maybe I could do just to improve this suit 10 times?
You want to improve this suit or for your next suit?
Yeah, I would say with this suit, one little change that I could have made.
So for me, I told you before, for me it's a little bit short. I like, even for men, when they cover at least half butt.
Right.
Yeah, because when it's too short, there is this thing like with Chinese tailor, they like to do it short. Kind of half butt, kind of, and I don't like it. They think it elongates your legs. I think it makes you look even shorter. So for me, just below the zipper is the best for women, men. So that would be the only thing. You say it's too skinny, like it's too, because you're bulking up, but it's good.
Thank you.
I like the skinny. Yeah, I like the skinny fit.
And final question. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but British suit versus Italian suit.
You want a lot of people to hate me or what? That's very uncomfortable question. Of course, like for me, it's Italian style.
But why?
Oh, come on, because it's a lifestyle. It's not really about the suit, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now in Firenze, it's about 40 degrees, people are wearing suits. They're wearing linen, they're wearing half canvas or no canvas at all, you know, like the inner line, the jacket, they remove it completely because they want to still be able to wear suits. And they are also very into color matching. You don't see boring matching in Italy. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing with the cuts. They know what they're doing with the color, with the texture. It's inspiring. It
is inspiring. You go to Milan, you got to look good. I got friends there and they were saying, you got to up your game, Daniel. Make sure you wear a proper suit. So you've got to prepare me. Next time I go to Italy, get some suits. But
you can definitely be there in there. And I feel maybe in other parts of the world, you stand out too much if you're there. And like, oh, this guy is trying so hard. Yeah. In Italy, if you don't try hard, no one's gonna look at you. You know, like, you need to step up the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
You're very welcome.
Really appreciate it. And feel free to check out Lisa's videos, which I really enjoy.
Thank you.
And get in touch. So appreciate it, guys. And drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about suits. And like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.